Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
1 month ago, something happened in Kenya. A woman was stripped naked by men on the streets of Nairobi for wearing just a miniskirt. Can you imagine? This should not be happening in my country. In my country, a dress code is a matter of choice. It was a shame. And as a social activist, this was my reaction. I shared this in the social media. And 3 days later, there was a huge protest on the streets of Nairobi.
Wow. Okay.
And some men dressed in a miniskirt. The question is, for how long should we be waiting for this to happen? My project is about catalyzing women to stand up for their rights. Injustices in society caused me to jump from one issue to another issue, protesting against corruption, impunity, and political greed. On the 49th anniversary of my country, we carried 49 coffins to Parliament, each coffin representing one of the 49 unresolved scandals by our government since independence. In another protest, we took animal blood and poured it on the street in front of Parliament and unleashed piglets to eat it. This was to demonstrate the greed by our politicians. Did this make a difference? Probably yes. But then I was focusing on the broader issues. What about the issues that are happening daily and they are not pronounced right in our backyard? For example, picture a woman, a single mother of 6 children, worrying where to stay. This woman, the brothers believe she, as a woman, is not entitled to family land, despite the fact that our constitution in Kenya spells it clearly that land and property ownership has to be equal to both men and women. This woman is not aware of her rights. She has no voice. And the brothers are still stuck to their traditional beliefs. Where will she stay? Does she have a voice in the family? And how will she feed her children? Ladies and gentlemen, this woman is my sister. Who should be telling this unheard story? Is it me, a man? Or is it much more effective if I equipped my sister with the tool so that she can zoom in into the issues of her life? I want to give her this tool, a video camera, so that she can use it in bringing out the same issues. Here in India, I got to know an organization called Video Volunteers. This is an organization that empowers the marginalized communities in the use of visual media in bringing out the issues, addressing the issues that are happening right in their backyard. From this organization, I'll show you a short film which was done by a woman, and it had a huge impact. What was used was a simple gadget, a smartphone. If you are seated next to a person who is visually impaired, kindly explain to them what is happening in the film.
भारत के अधिकांश गांव में लिंग विषमता एक आम बात है। अक्टूबर 2011 तक महाराष्ट्र के वल्ले गांव की महिलाओं को पुरुषों के मुकाबले कम वेतन देने का चलन था, जब वे उतने ही समय काम करते थे। महिलाओं को इस धोखाधड़ी के विषय में कोई जानकारी नहीं थी। सदियों से लिंग असमानता एक परंपरा रही है, एक परंपरा जिस पे कभी प्रश्न नहीं उठा। लेकिन मैंने मुद्दों को अलग नजरे से देखना सीखा, क्योंकि मैं बदलाव के लिए निश्चित थी। मेरा नाम है रोहिणी और ये है मेरा समुदाय।
रोज लोकांच्या शेतात काम करायचं, 50-60 रुपये मजुरी कमवायची आणि संध्याकाळी ते घर खर्चासाठी वापरायचे पैसे।
किती पैसे मिळतात तुम्हाला ह्या कामाचे?
आम्हाला ह्यात 50 ते 60 रुपये भेटतात।
आणि जे पुरुष पण दिवसभर काम करतो त्या पुरुषांना किती पैसे मिळतात?
त्यांना मिळतात 100-125 रुपये।
इस वीडियो बनाते हुए महिला मजदूरों को एहसास हुआ कि उनके साथ भेदभाव हो रहा है और उन्होंने मुझसे सलाह मांगी। फिर मैंने उनसे कहा कि उनको इस भेदभाव के खिलाफ विरोध करना चाहिए, काम पर न जाके। फसल सारी पक चुकी थी और अगर उसे जल्दी काटा न गया तो नुकसान होता। खेतों के मालिक को उनकी यह मांग पूरी करनी ही पड़ी, क्योंकि उनके पास और कोई चारा नहीं था। सिर्फ 6 दिनों में यह भेदभाव बंद हो गया। 600 से भी अधिक महिलाओं को इसके फायदा हुआ।
This is what I want to bring to Africa, and much more than that. Here at Kanthari, an institute for social visionaries, I had a taste of a small chili.
Oops. Wow.
It spiced out my life. Spice Chungu is my organization that gives rural women in Kenya an eye to look into their surroundings and boldly voice out their story. This will be achieved in 3 steps. I want to establish a creative hub where women can learn how to become critical thinkers and identify problems in their backyards. In 3 months workshops, they'll be able to acquire the skills, the methods, and the technology to use in bringing out these issues. The next step will be in equipping them with problem-solving skills. I could either send them to Kanthari or establish something similar in Africa. I see rural women building strong communities where gender does not play a role. And now, I hear the silence. It's not easy to talk about gender without men and women pointing fingers at each other. Why is this? Let's get real. Kenya is a patriarchal society. And therefore, our whole focus will be on empowering women first. In the long run, however, Spice Chungu would like to see a society where being a woman or man doesn't matter. A society where every single voice counts. Thank you.